Hi there. Which businesses can you start in case you are earning a salary of somewhere between 100k to 200k Kenya shillings? Is what I want to talk about in this particular video. If you are earning somewhere the range of 100k Kenya shillings, which businesses can you start in Kenya? And by the way, you might be wondering, why is it important for you to start a business? By the way, guys, it is very critical for you to start a business, whether as a full-time gig or even a side hustle, more so in Kenya, because guys, we are talking about this economy being quite strenuous. And if you don't plan yourself, be sure you're going to keep living paycheck to paycheck. And even so, with the continuous strenuous economic situations in the country, you could find yourself in a very big trap. That's why you need to plan your money very well. More so in case you're earning good amount of money in Kenya, think about how the particular money you're earning can assist you propel yourself financially. And by the way, it is through investing and also jumping in business that truly you can be able to unlock a very big value pipeline, which is going to assist you even over time, quit your job and build a business empire. That's why I'm out here passionately talking about business ideas and also showing you projects out there. If you like such kind of videos, kindly consider subscribing to this channel, and also if you still at it, drop a like on this video. Having said that, we all need to appreciate that in this country, one of the biggest impediments when it comes to beginning a business or starting a business is actually capital. That's why it is important for you to plan how you're going to be able to get the capital which you require for you to begin your business. The good thing is that actually you are earning a good amount of money out there. That tells you you need to, most importantly, save over time for you to be able to have the prerequisite capital for you to begin your business. And I'm saying that's the best option for you. Reason being, you could go out there, for example, to get loan financing from a bank. That's going to cost you because you're going to pay interest. And even recently, we're seeing banks out there increasing their interest rates. So you can just save the amount you require for you to begin your business over months and then begin a formidable business. That's why in this video, I'm going to be discussing business ideas which actually you can begin somewhere between 100k to 200k Kenya shillings. Assuming you've saved about 30% of what you're earning over a span of about 6 to 8 months, you're going to have this particular amount of money. And with that, you're going to be able to begin the business which you desire. Like any other business out there, you need to ensure you invest time, you invest resources, and actually you do proper research before you jumping on any of these particular businesses which I'm going to be highlighting. But be sure I'm about to share with you 7 formidable business ideas which you can look to jump into with that particular range of money. Having said that, the very first business idea which you can look to jump into is the idea of you beginning a cyber cafe. Guys, more so if you're living in a rural area out there, the demand for internet services, printing services, photocopying services, even assistance with doing government filing out there around e-citizens are very, very high. So if you are somewhere out there in the outskirts of rural area or even in a given estate in the city, begin a cyber cafe. And be sure you're going to be in business. Of course, for this type of business, you're going to need to invest in equipment because you're going to need a very good printer, a very good photocopier, very good number of computers out there which are actually fast and clients can enjoy for you to be able to be in this particular business. But once you invest, be sure it's going to give you good amount of money. And even so, you're talking about sometimes even range of 2k Kenya shillings in profit each and every day, depending on volumes. And then the second business idea you can look to jump into is the idea of you selling clothes. And we're talking about clothes, we're talking about you choosing a given line of clothes. For example, ladies' clothes out there, children clothes, selling shoes, handbags, you name it. You can't jump on any of these, and be sure once you specialize on it, you're getting products in volumes, be sure you're going to be in very good business. Of course, you need to know how products are sourced, and most of the times you're going to need to get bail, for example, from places like, for example, Muthurwa, other places out there, whichever points. And then think about how you can make margins off them. Of course, ensure you get as high as possible quality of products for you to have a competitive edge in this particular market. But with just about 100k Kenya shillings, you can have a stall, you can get the relevant licenses, and even most importantly, have the money for you to get stock. And then the third business idea you can look to jump into this particular range of money, 100k, 200k Kenya shillings, is you beginning laundry business. Guys, the demand for laundry services out there is high and high each and every day, more so in urban centers. We are talking about people out there, for example, desiring to wash their clothes, more so official clothes, people out there, for example, desiring to wash their carpets, and so forth. So you can look to provide this particular service by you beginning a laundry shop. And by the way, for a laundry shop, you're going to need to invest in high quality washing machines, dryers, and also good branding and a place for you from which you're going to be doing this particular business. With about 100, 200,000 Kenya shillings, be sure you're going to be able to jump in this particular business. And by the way, like any other business out there, you also need to do proper branding and marketing for your business to be known and also start getting the initial clients who hopefully over time you can be able to retain. And then the fourth business idea you can look to jump into this particular range of money is you beginning a money transfer business. Over the past decade, we have seen the growth of M-Pesa shops in the country. Guys, in every estate out there, even the suburbs out there are M-Pesa shops. This so because Kenyans transact huge volumes, in fact to billions of shillings each and every day on M-Pesa. That tells you the demand for money transfer business is very high. You can begin M-Pesa business. This also coupled with bank agency. For example, Equity, KCB, Combank, and so forth. You can offer these consolidated services and be sure you're going to be able to make good amounts of money. Of course, for these, you need to get a very secure place and also ensure you have the relevant float for you to be able to provide these particular services. But with just 100, 200k Kenya shillings, be sure this is a formidable business for you to jump into. And then the fifth business idea which you can look to jump into is the idea of you beginning grocery shop. As I've mentioned, people out here have to eat, and that goes for getting veggies, even fruits, and so forth. If you can look to begin a good grocery shop, more so in a place which has high population density, in estates out there, in towns out there, be sure you can be able to make good amounts of profit. And by the way, the grocery shop, we are talking about you even making upwards of 2k each and every day, depending on volumes you sell. So if you are located in a very good strategic place and also you are offering the market very fresh of products, be sure you're going to be in the business for the long term, and most importantly, you're going to be making good amounts of money each and every day. So if you have maybe 100k Kenya shillings, look for a good business premise out there, even a kibanda, and begin a business of you doing or selling groceries and also fruits out there. And be sure you can be able to make good amounts of profit. Okay? And then guys, the sixth business idea which you can look to jump into is the idea of you selling cooking gas. As I mentioned in one of my videos out there, watch it here, I told you already in Kenya, we're talking about 4 million households using LPG, liquefied petroleum gas, the cooking gas we use in the country. That tells you the demand for cooking gas is very high, more so in urban areas. Why not look to jump in this particular business and be able to make a good profit? And by the way, in the cooking gas space, you can even make a profit upwards of 100k Kenya shillings each and every month. More so if you're located in a very good premise and also you have enough stock and you've done good branding and marketing. With just under 200k Kenya shillings, be sure you can start this particular business and be able to make a good profit. And even so, I have seen out there, for example, people doing cooking gas business out there, opening branches even in under 1 year. That tells you they are making good amounts of profit. And then guys, the seventh and last business idea I want to talk about is the idea of you doing content creation, more so doing it professionally. If you have this amount of money, why not look, for example, to invest in a very good camera, have a good setup, and also get, for example, good requirements, for example, microphones and so forth, for you to jump in this particular business. And by the way, content creation is one of the highest paying jobs in Kenya, more so in case someone builds a very, very good audience. And I'm saying so because even we have, for example, content creators out there in the country making upwards of 1 million Kenya shillings each and every month from them doing content creation. So jump on this and you're going to be able to make good amounts of money, more so if you have very, very good content to offer the market. You're going to be able to make good amounts of money. And by the way, as I look to conclude, you need to know one thing. Like any other business out there, like any other hustle out there, these ideas I've shared with you going to require for you to invest really proper in them. It's going to take time for you to begin making a profit. It's going to take time for you to break even. So invest and be sure you're going to be patient for you to be able to turn in a profit over time. And most importantly, be dedicated, be patient, be persistent, and also be very professional in what you do. And hopefully over time, things are going to work out for you. Do you think there's an idea I've shared with you which is very exciting and maybe you could consider jumping into with just a capital of about 100 to 200,000 Kenya shillings? If there is, share that one below in the comment section. Which idea is exciting to you? And even so, which other ideas out there have I forgotten? Share with us down below in the comment section. Let's continue discussing them. Cheers, guys. I look forward to share with you other awesome ideas and videos next time. Bye-bye, and you all take care.